Tara Nelson of MTN Matchmaking. And hopefully, you see my beautiful and talented team right next to me. Oh my God, we look like the Brady Bunch. Look, there's Trisha,
That's the way
there's
we
Sasha,
became the Brady Bunch.
there's Peter. Okay. That wasn't really funny, but
Bam,
it
bam.
just popped into my head. So I am in the
What's the story?
Myrtle Beach. Oh my gosh, I almost said Melville office. I'll be in the Melville office next week, though.
Woo!
And I'm in Myrtle Beach now with the national office, and it's extremely exciting. But I miss everybody, and everyone knows Trisha and Peter and Sasha. So now we might be having a little bit of technical difficulties. So if anybody sees this, can you please just comment hi? Because then we know Trisha didn't blank it up. Okay? No offense, Trisha.
Hold
Now,
on. It's public now, officially public now. So.
Okay. Now, are we under my personal or are we under MTN?
Maureen Tara Nelson was the one it was set
Oh, okay. Because the way we used to do it, which a guy, when I had the radio show on KJoy, remember Joe, he had it, but it was always on the business one, which did not give us good results. So now we're on the personal one. And I just wish someone, okay, I'm going to text Brian. So Sasha has some questions that our peeps have written in, and we will all answer it. But before we start, everyone knows Buster and Bailey are with me. They're in the condo behind me. I just
hear
had
them.
Buster outside. They're barking out there. Someone might be at my door. Anyway, but there's an opening right to my door, kind of right there. And so I had Buster out.
I'm going to take this.
What?
This is on.
Okay. Okay, so I let Buster out, and I saw this bright green thing, those special lizards that are here. And I'm not really sure what they're called. Salamanders, I think. And they're like bright green and almost glow in the dark. And I see Buster eat one right in front of my fucking face.
Ew.
And I saw the
little tail slurp up.
So I was screaming at him, screaming in his face. Let it go, let it go. And then I'm thinking, oh God, I'm going to have to take it out myself. And then finally he swallowed it. Okay, so I don't know. I just.
Mary said Buster ate a salamander.
Oh, Mary's on?
Yes, little Mary.
Oh, okay. So you can see then the comments?
Yes. Now that we're public, yes.
But how come I can't? Oh.
Oh, yeah. I can see them now.
Oh, yeah, now I can. Oh, stop it, Mary. You are gross. That's so gross, Mary. Mary, when do you want to visit your Auntie M working in my National Melville office? Who has this? Oh.
Hey, Mary.
I'm also reading my business text messages. Hi, Mary. On one of these posts. Okay. Can everyone go on Facebook Live and say hi to us now?
Maybe this fall, she said.
What?
She said soon enough, maybe this fall.
Yeah. Okay. So I will be back. I will be back next week. Trisha, did you happen to see the post that I texted you? Or I texted on Facebook? It's for the event, the gala next week, that Peter and I will be going to. Is that the same one that you put in the email, I hope? Good.
Yeah. The Power Women.
Yes.
Yes. Fundraiser for breast cancer. Yes. I believe they're still selling tickets. I think they're about $200. Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know the price, but again, it's like a wedding, peeps.
Yes, it's
And
gorgeous.
everyone dresses up. There's going to be so much fun, so much to do, and it's all for breast cancer.
Amazing food,
And
raffles, silent auction.
we, MTN Matchmaking, we are one of the sponsors, but I did make sure that I just asked for whatever the largest sponsorship is because I love Tonya. She is my friend. And I really wanted this to be the breast cancer event of the month for us. Okay. So excited. Now, when I come back to Long Island, the weather better be good.
It's nice
Okay.
right now. So
It is?
yeah, pretty good.
Well, is it 68 degrees like it is here?
Okay, well, we can't all have the perfect weather that you have, unfortunately. But yes, I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
Okay, I want to give everyone what?
Peter, what's that beautiful sign behind you? What does that
Oh,
say?
you like?
Best of Long Island
Bam.
2029.
Well, bam, we did
Best of
just
the
win.
city.
Yes, we just won again, best of the city. And silly me said no to wanting to get the banner because I forgot we display the New York City one. Because if everyone probably knows, we always wanted to be the best on Long Island, right? Right, guys,
Yes.
girls?
Yeah.
So we are national now, but until we officially went national in January, we could take people in Manhattan, and we did only through referrals. I never advertised in the city because I feel like I love my certified colleagues in the city. I love giving them clients that are in the city that would be better suited for them than we are. And quite frankly, I would want one of them to win this award. And every year since they started it, we have won. And everybody knows I don't even think we promote it. We don't even promote it. We don't even ask. But on the same token, it is voting time for the best of Long Island, and we are going for the 7th win in a row. So
Woo.
if everyone could please vote for us because it's my life. It really
It's real. Oh my gosh.
is my life. My kids are now 26, 28. They're both super happy, successful, both in Brooklyn. And that is why we went ahead with the national office right here in Myrtle Beach. So now Sasha told us before that someone has been writing in every week asking that they can't afford a matchmaking service. And could we just give them one match? I said no, because there is a company, by the way, that offers one match at a time. Now everybody know they're not really Long Island. They're kind of like a chain type service, and everyone knows I would never say anything bad about another service to try to make us look good. And this is in no way even trying to make us look good because it's not. But my belief is even with my fabulous team right here and being able to, we have 3,000 clients on Long Island. I could close my eyes and Trisha could just name one of our people and I will know who would be compatible to them. Right, Trish?
Mm-hmm.
Or how about Joe, hypothetically? Oh, no, Joe can't because of X, Y, and Z. Again, that's because it's been my life, that and my kids. Kids are taken care of now, so it's my time. Selfishly, it's my time. Which, by the way, I did work out for the first time in the condo area today, for the first time.
Yay.
That goes along with what I'm saying, that this person asked that how could we do the one match? And I said no, and I know that there is a company out there that does one match, and they've been saying not nice things about us. just because they want the business. So what they will say is, you have to pay everything up front to use their service. Uh, yeah, because say if you join for 6 months, have you ever tried to get everyone you know to a party 6 months from now? The first month, everybody wants to go. Then the next month later, you're still going to go. Some of them are going to fall out.
Mm-hmm.
And then by 4 months, some of them will totally forget all about it. By the 6 month, people will just, not even care that you plan this party for 6 months. That's the same way matchmaking goes. So here, by having everyone pay up front and giving, say, hypothetically, a 6 month program, it keeps everyone just as excited as they were day one when they came in to meet us. Now, if we were to just do one match like that company is doing, that's like us getting a hole in one. And I certainly do not promote that I could match someone up in one match. Has anyone ever heard me say that?
Mm-mm. Nope.
I don't know when it's going to happen. Even sometimes in 6 months, people have a nice time dating different people. They know they're compatible, they know they're safe, but they just might not have enough chemistry. They have to renew. So the company that has been broadcasting just one match, I'm sorry, but for the person that keeps asking, because we haven't been able to do Facebook Live in weeks because of how busy the national program's going, it's very, very, very hard to make someone successful in one match. And that company knows that. So you're spending more money in the long run, but you're also not going to be in a company with a company like us that we're not going to take your money and tell you what you want to hear. We're going to tell you what the truth is, no matter what. So the other reason I bring that up is because since we don't have one time matches, I've always believed that there are ways that you can meet people without going to a private upscale matchmaking service. And all three of you, who can you use as an example who has been using my own method on how to meet someone on your own?
Yourself.
Yep.
Our
That is
matchmaker
it.
looking for a match.
So now on Long Island, it I could not because I had the responsibility of my kids and just being a divorced mom and wanting the best for my kids. I put that off and I'm so happy I did that. And other people can do it and that's great. God bless you. Fabulous. For me, under the circumstances that I had, I could not, and I'm happy that I did it this way. But to date an actual client is very, very difficult. I'm not saying it's unethical, but it's really difficult for the client. So, over the years, I always kind of shied away from that as much as possible. But now, with the national office and me being in a condo, the home, I'm not in the office that's in Myrtle Beach, which, by the way, is the same company, Regis, that we've been in for 20 years, which Peter is in right now with MTN Matchmaking in Melville. So it's the same corporation, which is, I knew that was a sign.
Mm-hmm.
I decided today to do it from my home condo. So being here, it's so much easier just for me personally because I don't have the uncomfortableness of, you know, someone here being a client yet, in MTN Matchmaking. So um, I'm just going to tell you that my program works. And that's it. It works.
Finito.
And
Yes, it does.
maybe today or next week, Peter, when I'm there in the office with you,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we'll do a blog or a video on the actual steps that people should take to make it easy for themselves.
I would love that. I would
And
love that.
And so I think this is answering that question of the very nice person who's been um, emailing this to Sasha every week on, how do you meet someone without paying for a matchmaker. So, okay, next question. And we're all going to answer this next question, whatever it is.
Okay, so this one is how to get over a relationship and be ready to start a new one.
Love this. Okay, I'm gonna answer last. So here are all your dating coaches, by the way. And if anyone ever joins our elite program, which is a year, I'm also the dating coach as well. So Trisha, you go first.
Repeat the question, Sasha.
I said how to
I
get
wasn't paying attention. I'm kidding.
how to get over a relationship and be ready to start a new one.
So, how to get over a relationship?
Yes. Yep.
You definitely need time. Time is very important. But you also need to work on yourself. You need to build your self confidence back up, realize your worth, and you will know when it's time once the thought of this ex does not trigger any emotional reaction in you any longer, other than thank God he's gone or she's gone. But I think, a lot of, working on yourself is the best thing. Because the more you build yourself up, the easier it is to get over somebody else and move on into a healthier relationship.
I agree.
Yep. Peter, you're next. Answer the question.
I'm
and
ready.
You could even use an accent if you would like.
I'm ready. Let's do it. All right.
I knew Peter was going to love us.
So
And we
like
have made new clients in the office with both of us. We have literally said, you have to talk in the accent with us. And they do it, right, Peter?
They do it. Yes, they do.
Do it. It's amazing.
They do. They
And
do.
Sasha, you do it actually amazing.
I'll answer. My response will be in it.
Yes. Okay. Oh,
There you
yes. Okay.
Oh yes, Sasha, you really do it amazing. That's right.
Right?
Really?
Yeah.
Now, Peter and I do have the training
Straight up.
as an actor.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's really good. Really good. I would say acknowledge that
That's Australian. Oh, Brian's here.
I'm
Hey,
an
Brian.
Aussie. Hello, Brian.
Hello, brother. By the way, Trisha,
Yes.
is there a reason why it doesn't show how many people are on, or does it only show that for you?
It does.
It does for you. Okay. Okay, good. So, in other words, if you're watching this, you can feel free to go on because no one else is going to see you just watching. Just so
Thank you, Brian.
Okay. Hello, brother. Go ahead.
All right. So I would say that acknowledging the past is gone and dead in a positive way, right?
Can you speak up, Peter?
Acknowledge that the past is gone and dead, mate. All right. It's over. It's
That's
gone.
Australian. You're supposed to be doing an English accent.
Here's my pot too. Right.
Or
The
you can
past
do
is
an
gone.
Irish brogue if you would like.
Too loud,
Brian said too
The
loud.
past is gone.
Yes,
all
too
right?
loud. Too loud.
All right. The past is gone. Second part. Do not think that going back again and again and again is going to change anything. The
Bam.
only thing that is going to do is continually put you in a bad state of mind and waste your time.
Hi, Maureen. Maureen Catherine.
Oh, yes. Hi, Maureen.
Hello.
Hey, Maureen.
That's my good buddy. Hey, I'm going to be on Long Island next week. We got to catch up.
Brian learned that lesson too many times about going back, he said.
Oh, oof. With that
Had you just had a dating coach, Brian? Had you just had a dating coach?
He did have a dating coach because he lived with me for, I said 6 months. He said 1 month. We compromised on 4 months that he lived with me. Okay. Anything else, Peter? Great advice.
Yes, the other thing too, one last thing.
Oh, now
When
we
you-
have the best of the best. Sorry.
When you can go continually without being, like Patricia said, thinking about your previous relationship, that'll be a good sign because it means that you're more ready for the future.
Hmm. And you know, that is normal for every once in a while you to think of memories and think of good memories. That is, it's never a bad thing. And it never, that does not mean you're not ready. So everyone just be careful with that. So,
Mhm.
but I know it's not my turn yet. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead, Sasha, go. Where are you from?
Liverpool. No.
Ooh.
I think that really it's all about healing. Working on yourself. You can't really. You have to also be able to be in that place in your life where you're able to put yourself out there. And if you're not there, then it's going to be hard to open that aspect of yourself up to someone else. So that's what I would say. Just work on healing yourself, and then put yourself out there. Because it's sometimes things don't just come to you, Some they do sometimes, but a lot of times you got to put yourself out there. So
Excellent advice. Way to go, dating coaches. Bam.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Gotta
Peter,
get those
remember,
healing crystals, right, Sasha?
oh yeah,
remember
No,
Peter, I mentioned this to you.
Beautiful.
It's a marketing quote, and I used to have it in a beautiful gemstone frame when I
Hmm.
worked in the first place. And I don't know where it is, but it said something like, there are people in this world that watch things happen. Then there's people in the world that I think hope things will happen. And then there's other people in the world that make things happen. Bam. So what
Bam.
Sasha is saying is true that, and everyone, you all did such a great job. So again, just like everyone said, you have to heal first.
Mhm.
And I just mean that you have to be able to go out in public and not cry. That's the extent. Although a funny, Brian and my family came last week for my birthday, and when I was driving Brian to the airport, uh, we were talking about my dad. Everyone knows how we were all so fortunate to have the best parents in the world, and I think Brian just brought up my father, just like the name of my father, and I just started bawling, crying as I was driving the car. So that's different, okay, than what I'm saying now. But when you're healing, just work on yourself. Make sure that you love yourself. Now,
yes.
the best and healthiest relationships are two parties that can each look in their own mirrors, look at themselves, and say, gosh, I know I'm a great person and I love myself. And then, of course, they look at the other person and say the same thing, and the other person can look at them and say the same thing. Now, if, God forbid, someone is there, hey, Asa, everyone needs an Asa.
Hey,
Asa!
Hey, Asa,
thank you
I'm
so
in,
long.
I'm in the Myrtle Beach National Office. Um, so, um, what was I saying about so if, God forbid, you ever look in the mirror and you can't say that you love yourself, if you're picking yourself apart and finding 10 things wrong with yourself, when someone meets you, they're going to feel that. And no one wants to be with a Debbie Downer, whether you're a guy or a girl. Whereas you work on yourself so that you get to the point of being able to look in the mirror. And we're never going to be perfect. I'm never going to be that size 4 that I was right after my divorce. um, I don't need to be a size 4. That's the
We
point of
found some of her size 4s from this.
Yes, yes.
And she gave them the Destiny, and they look so
Yeah.
good.
Oh my gosh.
They're like the really high waisted shorts that are in style now. Oh man.
I still have one of the things I love about this condo is all the closet and walking closet space. So in the spare rooms closet, I do have a set of those really tiny clothes left. And I think I'm just keeping them just as memories, fun memories. But um, so loving yourself and knowing that life is short. No one should ever be alone. And getting yourself out there, like Sasha said. I am a big believer in Facebook groups.
Mm.
Now, remember, obviously, if you go to any private upscale matchmaking service, I'm sure my colleagues all do a felony check in every single state. We do, so everyone's safe to be with. Um, you know, everyone is looking for a committed relationship because they're paying this investment. And we are very unique in the amount of people that we disqualify. And I can't even say it with a straight face because even sometimes, and you've all seen me doing it firsthand,
Gotta get my charger.
if there is an inkling that that person has a controlling behavior, I can get the crazy out of anybody in 30 seconds. I know what to say to people like that to bring that out, and I don't
So
take them.
true. So
So
true.
we know so many colleagues that I love them to death. I recommend them all the time, but I do know also their philosophy is we're a business. We don't have to genuinely like that person,
Mhm.
and there is a lid for every pot, but we just take things a step further. So
I
the reason,
like our clients.
yeah, we all love our clients. Our clients are family to
We
us.
really have the best. Really do.
Yeah, we
They
do.
Oh, thank you,
do.
Lisa.
Yeah, we do.
So
They're great.
my point in saying this is I'm a big fan now of Facebook groups, but just keep in mind I'm certainly not saying that can take the place of joining any private upscale matchmaking service because it can't.
Mhm.
Really, nothing can but joining a service. And I'm not even saying ours, but I mean, now we are national. But, for many years, I just said, and if you're not on Long Island, we'll recommend you to a certified matchmaker in
Mhm.
your state. Okay. But these Facebook groups that I have joined in this area, because we're national, so people now, wherever they live, which we used to get calls all the time anyway, we don't advertise it. But through referrals of someone that we made successful, someone might live in Virginia Beach and they call us. We can take them and we can help them now. And we work with our colleagues who are also certified matchmakers. So it's really great. Um, but the interesting thing is, I'm not physically going out and marketing Myrtle Beach singles yet. Okay. But I'm doing those Facebook groups just to meet more people in general, knowing that there's ups and downs and so on. But it is a great, great avenue to find new people and to connect with new people. Um, yeah, we need to see Brian's face.
Brian,
Oh,
we can get you in on the next one, Brian.
Brian, you want me to FaceTime you and hold you like this? So, but I just want to share with you a couple of quick things. So on these Facebook groups, one of them is for New Yorkers that are now in Myrtle Beach. So it's really cool because there's so many people that were from Long Island that now live here, and I'm finding that we know, some of the same people and so on. So it's also a good way to help, again, obviously get yourself out there because I know, okay, Patricia, no to Maureen. I don't get it. Does anyone know what Brian is saying?
I told him we can get him in on the next one, and he means no to your
Oh,
face.
yeah. Okay. So, so I know there are a couple of things going on in Myrtle Beach that I may or may not take in. So,
Rhea, stop.
I was going to say we all have dogs, except for in the office. Whose dog is that?
Can say surprise, I got a dog for the office.
Brian. Buster just ate one of those bright green salamander things right in front of my face. And yet Buster has also had an upset stomach. Now I know why. Because I've been walking them all the time. Well, 4 times a day. So I was thinking, he's with me. What could he possibly be eating to cause this upset stomach? Now I know. Ugh, we'll never do it again. The point is, I think he's been doing it.
Oh no.
Buster's the worst. He'll do something bad and do it again. He doesn't care.
It must taste terrible.
Ugh.
Ew.
Oh, wait, I don't know. Let me check. Here's one right here.
Buster's probably like, yep, I'm not doing this again. No thanks.
I
Probably
hope so,
tasted
but
all like exotic for him.
Exotic.
I think he's been doing it.
Exotic.
You think he's been doing it?
Buster. My friend Maureen is so funny. She hates Buster. She loves Bailey. So if ever I post something on Facebook, cute about the dogs, she's like, "Oh, Bailey's so cute, and I hate Buster." Or she calls Buster, as she's doing now, Ball Buster.
Mm-hmm. Hate. Says
Hates Buster. Okay, so now we know to answer that question.
Oh my
Get
god.
yourself out there. Join Facebook groups that are in your area so you know where other people are going to be. And step outside your box, your comfort zone. I never thought at my age that I would be stepping outside my comfort zone to the extent that I've been doing. And it is really exciting to do that. So if you're single and can't afford a matchmaker, do that. Okay. And next time we have our Facebook Live, I will let you know who I met at tonight. Okay. And should I wear this, do you think?
stand up. Let us see. Back up.
Not with these cannons. No. Not take the whole screen.
For the cannon.
It looks good on you. We can barely see it, but
Oh,
Wow.
yes.
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 You got my vote.
Oh no, I lost the Facebook.
You got my vote.
Look for the
You
duck.
got my vote.
The duck.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Mm,
All right.
Love that
Oh.
pic on Maureen. Everyone
Lisa.
needs Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
So
Taste,
oh, and let me also say when you
She kept poking me.
the one who talks in an Irish accent.
Oh,
everyone
yeah. She
knows.
walks around with her bro.
What do you mean, Mary? What do you mean? Are you saying
Oh,
I
my
can't
Lord,
do
it's
it?
my baby.
Are you saying I can't do it?
And oh, daddy boy.
So Trisha knows
In the
another
back
thing
of the car.
to how to meet other people as well.
Oh my god.
One thing I definitely recommend is, you're out of your comfort zone. You're going to go places by yourself, as long as you're safe, of course. And you're going to be friendly.
Needs work, Peter.
Have a little book.
Thank you,
And
Mary.
every time you meet someone, have it handy. Trisha knows I run right in my house and I write it down with a little synopsis. And it's the greatest thing that I've ever thought of.
Oh, Maureen.
Yes?
Destiny's doing that. I saw on her phone she had notes in her her notepad of her friends and all their stats that she's meeting all her new friends she's meeting here.
Oh my God. That's,
I'm like, oh my goodness.
oh, that little MTN. Oh,
So,
okay. That's it.
yeah, but
Is
Are
my
we-
head cut off?
are we ready to wrap it up? Because I got to go get the kiddo.
Okay, one more question.
Okay. Is it okay? Is it okay to talk about your ex on a first date?
No, no,
Great.
never.
Never.
Lucy, that's right answer, hole puncher.
No,
Coming right for your head.
no. Brian is
A
yelling.
lot of people don't know that.
Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Your
No.
first date is not a therapy
No.
session.
No.
No.
Now my
Jesus.
battery is going to go off because I've been working
And you
nonstop.
want to know who listens to that advice? Absolutely no
No
one.
Our clients listen
Just
because
kidding.
when you come on to MTN Matchmaking, you literally will
You
get
must.
do's and don'ts.
We make
And
it from day
If you
one.
if-
Day
yes.
one.
and if you do something that's on the don'ts, we find out the next day because that person's gonna rat you out to us.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay,
So,
so
Brian said soon you won't care enough to even talk about them, which is true, but is also what we were saying. You need to be over them before you go into another relationship.
Yeah.
and again,
then
but
you
never
has-
sit home and pine. Never, because men never do that, ladies.
Mary
Men,
says,
the next day will be
I-
ready.
I
So-
think it's appropriate to ask, when was your last relationship?
Okay, on a first date, why? Because there's no right or wrong. No matter what that person says, you're not going to say, that's great. No matter what.
I think like if you're gonna do it,
And you're
like,
opening a door to talk about the relationship and the ex
so
too. So.
not on the first 3 dates, be
right.
the best version of yourself you can be.
Yeah.
And then hopefully chemistry will start. Once chemistry starts, then you start opening up on all the things that you normally would talk about. But you can get away with saying stupid ass things if someone feels chemistry towards you. If you do it on the first date, you're not getting a second date.
Yeah. Yeah. And you
I
could like
will
prep
Cut
yourself.
off
You
in
could,
a second because my charger. But go ahead.
I'm sorry.
So
I
I'm
was
going to
gonna
say goodbye and stay on until either Trisha shuts us off or my laptop does.
Yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
gotta go. Like the kids getting
Okay,
out of
Peter, answer.
Yes.
You
I was
got
gonna
the
say-
last.
prepare yourself for the just in case moments so that if you're prepped to get asked when was your last relationship, have something ready that cuts it short. Just
Yeah.
nice and simple,
Yeah.
plain and simple, black
Don't
and
give
white.
an open-ended
Right.
answer. Just
Exactly.
there was this.
You'll know if it's a red flag situation and it's been like recent if they're start talking about their ex. If they start
Mhm.
bringing up their ex,
Yeah.
they're not over their
And
ex.
the best way
Too
to
soon.
answer that is, I really don't know exactly, but I am just so ready now, and I'm so looking forward to
Yes,
finding the right person.
positive response.
Yeah.
Yep.
So be positive out there, everyone. Have confidence. Be friendly. Get yourself out there. Be safe. Step outside your comfort zone. And you will and work on yourself. That's why I've been swimming here. I used a gym for the first time. I got my hair cut. Has anyone noticed I got my hair
Yeah,
cut?
it looks
I know
wow.
it looks great.
very nice.
It looks so good.
Yeah, it does.
So
She
those
just had
are
to
all
show
things.
those cannons one more time.
So those are all things that hopefully will help you all find someone on your own. So keep tuning in, asking us questions, email us at maureen@mtnmatchmaking.com. Check out our website, mtnmatchmaking.com. Check out our YouTube videos. Someone's smoking around here.
Oh, Asa, Maureen always looks fabulous.
Everybody
Aw.
needs an Asa. Okay, so I'm going to do, with Peter's help, a YouTube video that we're going to put on YouTube on how to find someone on your own. And if you want to interview with me personally, make sure you come in next week.
Yes.
I'll be back on Long Island next week.
It's gonna be great.
Okay, everyone. So thank you, my fabulous dating coaches. You all did a great job.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thanks, everyone, for tuning in, and have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
Love everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Happy